Hi guys! So today I'm going to practice my Heat Miser makeup and thought maybe we could do it together. So let's get started. I'm using a couple different videos on YouTube just to get inspiration, see how they do it. I will link those videos down in the description. I think one is like 3 years old. Yeah. So, but anyway, should definitely give them credit. So they are much younger than I am, so it's not gonna look exactly the same, and I'm not like a pro makeup artist or anything, so this is for funsies, so let's do it. All right, so first, let me get my headband on. All right. All right, first we're gonna start with foundation. I know I don't usually, but being that this is like a lot, we're gonna do it the way they do it. And they start with their foundation. I'm gonna use the Sephora Best Skin Ever. Best Skin Ever. Put some on my hand and just get going. And this, I'm gonna start off with just like a lighter one. Lighter, what do you call it? A lighter coat. She said to do a light coat, but I don't really know why. Because, I mean, I don't really think she did a light coat. I think she did a lot, to be honest. So I'm going to just go over it a little bit more. I think because she also put some orangey color too. And, oh, I forgot to put my microphone on.
So, yeah. I put the microphone on, but I forgot to put the microphone on, if you know what I mean. So there's no sound. So I'm just going to have to dub it, I guess you would say. Not necessarily dub it, but I'll talk over. That's okay. So now I am applying concealer over the foundation, all over the entire face. And I'm choosing a concealer that's a little bit lighter than what I normally use. Now applying the concealer to the under eye area, which normally I would not apply my concealer that way under the eyes, but for today's purposes, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to add a little yellow eyeshadow from this Flame Rose palette I got from Amazon. It has all the reds I need and oranges and stuff for this look. And the girls that I watched their tutorial, they used yellows and orange in the concealer, and I forgot that step. So I'm adding it on kind of after it's already on my face, but it works. Now just blending it out. Now I'm just adding some more orange, some more yellow, just to, because it just didn't look yellow enough for me. So I'm just adding a lot more. And then just blending it really well. And then I'm gonna set it all with my finishing powder. I'm using the Givenchy sample I have, which really is just too good for using for like a costume look, but I couldn't find my other one. Okay, now we're moving on to the brows. I'm just putting some concealer over the brows to, white them out just a little bit so you can see the reds and oranges and yellows I'm going to put on them. And then add some setting powder on top. Now we get to the fun stuff. We can start adding the color. I'm putting some red. I'm using that red eyeshadow from the Flame palette. And just making some little tiny hairs with a narrow edge brush, eyebrow brush. Okay, I'm starting to think this is kind of funny, especially how I have one eyebrow that goes up more than the other. I really need Botox, I know. But this just accentuated that. All right, now I put a little concealer above the brow and directly below it just to clear up the lines of the brow. Applying some eyeshadow primer to the lids. Now I'm going to apply the red eyeshadow to the crease. And in my case, especially because I have hooded eyes, I will go above the crease and just very liberally applying that. Now I'm going to take a blending brush with yellow eyeshadow on it and blend it out over the red. And above the red, like smoothing out the edges, but with the yellow eyeshadow. Next, I'm going to apply some shadow to the lid. She used a peach color, which I did not have, so I thought I was going to try this taupe, but it ended up being way too dark, so then I decided to go in with a very light pink over the taupe, and so that wasn't too bad. I'm adding a little bit more red to the outer corners, a little bit deeper red, and kind of making a V shape, and then blending that out. I decided to extend that shadow out a little bit farther. Now I'm going to take my Stila liquid eyeliner I got from my Anthropologie advent calendar, and I'm going to line the eye all the way in the inner corner, all the way out, and then I'm going to wing it. But really getting in that inner corner kind of widens the eye, makes it look a little bit bigger. I like it for theatrical type makeup. And then I'm going to attempt to do the wing. It's tricky with just one hand holding the mirror because I couldn't find my lighted mirror. Now I'm going to apply some gold shimmer eyeshadow to the very inner to mid-lid. Now I'm going to bring some of the red eyeshadow below the lower lash line, or in the lower lash line. I realized I never used any brow gel, and I thought it would be cool to sort of spike up the brows to kind of create an illusion of flames. Just adding some gold shimmer to the inner corner of the eyes. And now I'm going to add just a tiny bit of red glitter to the outer corner. Next, I'm going to take one of the red eyeshadows and use as contour, going above the hollows of the cheeks, a little bit around the hairline, a little bit under the lip, and on the sides of the nose for contour. Then blend. This is when I realize I put way too much on my nose. No problem, we'll just add some more foundation to diffuse it. Next, a little orange eyeshadow for blush. And then we'll blend that out. Lastly, I'll just add a little bit of yellow on top. Now I say, I love it! Now I'm going to add some more yellow and orange to the hairline. Blend it out. You can see, I think that really gives it more dimension. A little bit under the chin, and then I'll go down the neck. Okay, so now we're going to do the red nose. If you know who the Heat Miser is, he had that big red bulbous nose, so we're going to try not to make it hideous, so I'm going for more cute. If you don't know who the Heat Miser is, it's from one of those old stop motion specials they would show on TV, the Rudolph specials. I think it was the year with no Santa Claus. There was the Heat Miser and the Cold Miser, and they were brothers. It was like one of my favorite episodes ever. And now the highlighter. Give ourselves a nice gold shimmer on the cheeks, and then I'll put a little bit on the edge of the nose and some on the eyelids as well. Okay, so now we're on the lips. Not gonna lie, this was a bit of a hot mess. At the time, I was just using the one video where she used red eyeshadow to way outline the lips, and kind of like Joker style, extending it, which was fine. But the other video I saw, she outlined in black and then used red in the middle. I kind of combined the two for the actual video. Now, if you're confused what I'm talking about, because I don't think I mentioned it earlier on, in this video anyway, my sister and I are doing a little video. I'm Heat Miser, she's Cold Miser. You know, we're going to dance a little, we're going to do some Bean Boozle game, and I don't know, just good fun. And that will be coming up next video. This is when I'm realizing I don't like it. And I'm like, oh, how can I fix it? What can I do to make it better? And it seemed like everything I did just made it worse. But, you know, in the end, it was fine. I do like the way I did it the following day better. So now I'm adding a pink glitter gloss, just a light coat, to see if that helps. This gloss is from the NYX Advent Calendar. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It helped a little, but again, it wasn't too crazy. So now I'm putting a little bit of gold eyeshadow on the lip to kind of give it a little dimension, a little smokiness kind of feel. That helped a little. I liked it a little bit, but it was still not fully, I don't know. So now I'm using this makeup eraser type thing. It's made just for lips, and trying to clean up the lines, but it was just muddying everything even more because it's like an oil, so it just wasn't working. So I just grabbed the beauty blender and figured I'd tap off the excess oil there, the eraser, and I guess that helped a little bit. Still not perfectly clean like I wanted, and then I just didn't like those red smudgies there, because the more I tried to clean up, the more smudge I got everywhere. Feeling a little proud of myself here. So now we're on to lashes. I got these red ones from Amazon. I'm going to crimp the lashes and put some mascara on before I apply the lashes. Okay, so now I'm a little nervous because I just don't like putting on lashes. They never come out right, but we will prevail. Ha! Look at that, success! All right, let's hope we have as much success with this one. Oh, so far. Let's see. Okay, I shouldn't be so negative. Okay, this one's taking a little bit longer than the first one, but I mean, I think it's an improvement from the last time I put lashes on, so yeah. Kudos to Kiki. Okay, so here I'm about to talk to you about the wig that I hauled from Temu, the stick-up one. I don't know what I did with it. I packed it away somewhere, and I think it got caught up with storage things. So anyway, my sister bought this fabulous, beautiful wig, so I decided to go a different route and also look fabulous. So, are you ready to see what the finished product looks like? I think all in all it came out pretty good. I think it came out even better the next day. I hope you enjoyed, seeing how it came together, and I hope you enjoy the next video, which is the Cold Miser Heat Miser video. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!